Morning guys, Mark from 8 Ball Engineering, and today I want to talk to you about the Mortice Lock Picking courses that we run using our Ultra Pick. So we're ex-military instructors, most of us are ex-military instructors, so we like to deliver the training in a clear, concise and structured way, a way that we know has been tried and tested over many years, especially when teaching a practical skill. But as with any practical skill, there does need to be some theory, and we do start our lessons. Well, we initially start with setting out our objectives, so it's clear what we're setting out to achieve, and then we deliver a small amount of theory, the makeup of the locks, and a few various what we believe to be requirements. So everybody, regardless of the journey they've taken to be with us, we can kind of all move forward at the same level of understanding and communicating what's needed in order to take you to the second part of our training, which is structured around the skill, what you need to be able to do. So that then is delivered through a method of demonstrations of various locks. The locks are chosen because they are the various different configurations that you would expect to see indoors, from locks we would expect you to see quite frequently to other locks that have a unique characteristic, and it means that you get rounded training and understanding with picking the locks. On the skill, what we found is the mentoring and coaching is the biggest part of what we teach, because lots of common phrases and terminology you probably will have heard, binding lever, tension and things like that, is all well and good unless you unless you have a really good understanding of what the right tension is on a lock at a certain point in the picking progress through the pack, then that's not going to help you. So we get quite closely involved with the delegates on our training to make sure that they do understand when they're putting the right tension on, what they will experience, what the lock will do, how it will behave. We also ensure that the locks that you come up against on the day will be a variation of V-shape anti-pick, H levers like the leg ASEX, and other locks, square gate anti-picks that need decoding, but other locks that lend themselves to give you a good range of experience with the different things and behaviours you can expect from picking various different types of locks. Really drilling down so you have the best understanding possible to recognise when you're putting the correct tension on, to recognise when a lever is anti-pick, or most importantly binding as well. Sometimes it can take quite considerable concentration because some locks give a very, very minute feedback that needs to be recognised. One of the most common things is recognising when you've overlifted a lever, for example, and you're kind of never going to get anywhere. So it's heavily based around mentoring and coaching, because we want you guys to go away with a really good understanding so you can put some time on the bench to reduce the time you spend on the door, but ultimately lead you to confident and consistent opening of lever locks with a barrel and curve using the Ultra Pick.